Fowler over the ball and Danielson calling. And hands off to Sims, and Billy is out across the 40 and finally wrestled down at about the 43-yard line. Nolan Cromwell made the tackle to bring him down, but good block by Russ Ballinger.
The fast trap with a reverse pivot. Now, once Sims gets beyond the line of scrimmage, watch his running style. Good leg action, spinning, turning. Now, he also does not have that football protected then.
Billy Sims following Dexter Bussey goes outside to the 5, touchdown. What a way to start his career.
Beautiful.
390.
Second man is Billy Sims. He bumped into Cody Jones and he kept on going to get out across the 25. Billy Sims. Boy, I'll see you later.
Isn't that beautiful? Oh, again, a fast hitting play, a fast trap. Now watch Sims in the open field. Beautiful. That's three missed tacklers. See him spin. Look at him keep those knees going.
Great pursuit by Cromwell. You'll see him bump with Pat Thomas. There's Cromwell turning once. Cromwell turns twice, and Cromwell got him high. In Detroit's favor. Billy Sims. Oh, he's marvelous. He gets to the 41-yard line of Detroit, the Rams, moving it from the Detroit 48.
We talked about how much better your offensive line likes to block, but also it encourages them to get downfield. Throw a block downfield. All this guy needs is a little help. He'll go all the way.
What's remarkable is you don't see people blocking for him. You just see Billy Sims against the world, and look at those numbers. He's averaging a little better than 7 yards a carry, which is... Billy Sims going wide. He's got a touchdown. His second of the day.
Good call.
Mike Brady wide right. And here comes Billy Sims. And there goes Billy Sims. To the 15-yard line. He got his first down as they knocked him out of bounds at the 14.
Isn't he beautiful in the open field? Here it is. Sweep to the bottom of the screen. Watch Sims make a move in and then come out. Now watch him give a leg and take it away here. Right here.
Terry missed him.
Getting the fresh air.
And Cromwell knocks him out of bounds.
That's the best tackler on him, the sideline.
Inside Thompson. Billy Sims goes out. And they throw it to Sims. And he gets away from Johnny Johnson. He's to the 45. Midfield to the 40. Chased by Nolan Cromwell. And Cromwell slugs it out of bounds at the 18-yard line.
Dogged on this, so it's one-on-one coverage. It's an underneath angle pattern. Missed tackle by Johnson, 20. Now, Cromwell is just as fast as Sims. There aren't many people going to outrun Nolan Cromwell.
So that stuns everybody. A 60-yard pass play. Take another look at it. Irvin charging, but there goes Sims off to the races. David Hill is out in front to block for him. That's Johnny Johnson, and here comes Cromwell, and the great athlete finally brings him down. And the Lions have been tearing them to shreds. Over 200 yards rushing. And Billy Sims wide open. There he goes. Cromwell can't catch him.
That's that fat. Look at that sideline. Look at the whole gang's coming off the bench.
41 yards to see the magnificent Billy Sims go for his third touchdown. Is he ever for real? You know what? He has now rushed for 144 yards.
There's a fast trap. He's running as fast as he got to the line of scrimmage as he is right now. Look at that leg action.
34.
Here it is.
The Rams 20.
The fast trap, which he runs so well. Nobody touched him. It was just a race between Cromwell and Sims. And Sims was in high gear on his first stride. Beautiful.
Well, we'll return to what's left of Anaheim Stadium after this word from your local station. Sims' combined yardage is 209 yards when you add his pass reception to his rushing. Back in 1977, Dexter Bussey ran for 150 yards. But Billy Sims, in his maiden voyage, has been everywhere.
At the Detroit Silverdome, the Lions were expected to give the Browns a real pummeling if pass form held up, where Cleveland had a string of 7 straight losses in the Motor City. In fact, the Browns trailed in the series by a whopping 12-2 margin. Luckily for Cleveland, the two teams don't meet frequently. This is their first get-together since 1975. Unluckily for Cleveland, Detroit is coming off a very strong opening day win over Tampa Bay. The Lions' defense was awesome against the Bucs, shutting them out and piling up 7 quarterback sacks in the process. The main man of the onslaught was number 79 defensive end William Gay, who totaled 5.5 traps. Gay's target across the line will be Brian Sight, who is once again the Browns' starter at quarterback. This year, Cleveland has installed the one-back attack for the first time. But the main strength of this Browns squad lies with its linebackers. Number 52, Dick Ambrose, and number 50, Tom Cousineau, give Cleveland a nice blend of youth and experience in the middle. Cousineau has been playing with more confidence and impact than he displayed in his rookie year. On the outside are Clay Matthews and Chip Banks, number 56, who seems to have taken up where he left off as Defensive Rookie of the Year. But Cleveland's defense can take no bows for its performance against the Vikings opening day. For the bald facts are that they permitted 27 points and nearly as many big plays. A very disappointing defensive debut. Eric Hipple is the man they'll be after today, for he has emerged as the Lion quarterback with Gary Danielson nipping at his heels. Another factor could be Billy Sims, who rushed for only 37 yards in his first game. This game breaker could be ready to explode as the Lions go for a second straight win against the Cleveland squad, which is still looking for its first victory of the new season. It's a continuation of a 30-year and very lopsided rivalry, the Cleveland Browns versus the Detroit Lions.
What's going on, people? Making this video, saw some very interesting comments in my Logan Ryan and draft middle linebacker first video. Some very good questions some of you guys are asking me too. So instead of addressing everything separately, because there was so many topics I wanted to hit on that was in here, I wanted to kind of go over all of them. So I'm going to go over some of these comments. So I got them let me get them in front of me again, because I just fucking closed my browser, so I open it back up. But I'm going to just sort of go over all the comments I had in here. I might go over it if I have a chance here while I'm waiting on the video to render and shit like that. I might be able to answer them by typing them out too. So, but the basis of this video is mainly about Alshon Jeffrey and DeSean Jackson addressing that wide receiver position. So I'll go over that, while I'm going over these. So we'll see what's in there. So let me go over every comment. Let me see. I'm gonna have to read them off first, because some of these, don't need to be addressed in the video. Because I had about 77 comments, so I'm trying to weed through them. So let me start out at the top here. I'm gonna read out some of these comments, and and some of you are gonna get some shout outs in this video, because I'm gonna be saying your name as I read through these. So first starting out with J Day. This wasn't a question, but J Day 500. What up, my boy? I had faith in Bob Quinn to make the right moves for free agency in the draft. Hell yeah. I mean, shit. What did he? I mean, I trust him. So I think he had a very good draft last year. I think that was his strong point last year. And I think he'll do a much better job free agency this year. I think he had. I think the thing is, see, like when he came in last year, he came in really late. He came in January, but he didn't really have much time to prepare to know all of the free agents that he really wanted ahead of time. I think this year he had a better chance at looking at who he might want to target and really aggressively go after and pay the money to. So, and he knows the Lions cap situation probably a lot better than he did last year. So I don't think he'll be making those mistakes that he made last year with that. So I definitely think he's going to have a better free agency run this year. I think he's going to get he might not be able to get the first choice guys he get or even the second choice guy, but I think he's going to get somewhere around the third choice guys he gets in most positions. I do feel like he's going to have that one signing, that one defining signing for us that's going to be really good. It's going to be a superstar player. I know it is. I think we're going to bring in somebody who's going to be a big name. And, you know, I don't know what position it'll be, but I think he's going to bring in a big name, at least one this year that's going to, like, knock everybody's socks off. So, and it might be a few. It might be like the Giants where they ball in a few guys with some names or whatever. But I think Bob Quinn's primary focus is the draft. I don't expect too much out of free agency because he knows he still got to sign Stafford and all of that hoopla that goes with some of these other signings that we still got to take care of. So he probably be looking at the cap for a lot of things. But, hey, I got confidence in him because, you know, he signed Anquan Bolden. That was, to me, the biggest steal of the entire offseason. He made it so close to training camp. I mean, with Anquan Bolden, he did a lot of things, man. I know he had that little run there in the playoffs where it wasn't that good. But, you know, had a nice year for us, man. I appreciate everything Anquan did. So he probably won't return this year. So I appreciate what he did, though, man. All right, here goes the first question. It comes from my boy Astronomy, man. He asked me, what do you think about AJ Bouye? I addressed this in the video, but I'm going to still go over it anyways because I might be getting – sometimes I get different viewers per video. I don't always get the same viewers for each video. It might be some people watching this one. It might be some people that watched the last one. So I'm going to just go over thing. I'm going to go over that again. AJ Bouye, you know me, I'm a Texans fan. So, you know, I know this guy closely. You know, I know this guy closely. I watched this guy. He replaced Kevin Johnson last year. And this dude was a fucking stud. You know what I mean? And the guy was just incredible, you know, filling in. It was one of the best feelings that I've seen for a team that I like in a long time. Like, usually for the teams I root for, I don't usually see those big feelings like that. Like, it usually, whenever we get an injury or something like that, the guy that comes behind him usually isn't that fucking good. So, this was no doubt about it a very, very strong. This guy's a very strong option, and he immediately. Because the thing I like about AJ Bouye, he doesn't need to necessarily play the number one corner. He could come in and just be a dual threat with fucking Slade. We already know he's way better than fucking Nevin Lawson. You know, and if you're not that familiar with AJ Bouye, because I don't know how many Texas games you guys watch during the year, get Game Pass or just find a way, download some of these Texas games for free or whatever, or go through his highlight reels, whatever, on YouTube. Whatever you can find on AJ Bouye, go through it, and you'll notice how good, and just do this season, because he's been in the league for a bit, but just do this season, because he actually got a chance to start this year, so I think he was coached up well. That's what I'm talking about, man. The Houston Texans, they do a great job defensively coaching up their players. It started with Wade Phillips when he was here, and that defense ever since has been very well coached up, man. That's what we need here in Detroit. We need a better coaching staff to coach our younger defensive players, man. I don't feel like we got that right now. I really don't. So we got to have, it's like with this defense, we got to have guys that are good, or we're not getting the most out of Terrell Austin's play calling at all. Because these guys are so horrendous in coaching the guys, like skillfully and shit, that Terrell Austin is basically, that's why he did so well in 2014, because he had Jim Schwartz's defense. Jim Schwartz and his staff, especially Jim Schwartz himself, did a way better job coaching those defensive guys that we had from 2010 to 2014. That wasn't Terrell Austin. That was all Jim Schwartz shit. So AJ Bouye is my third option behind Logan Ryan and Trumaine Johnson. So definitely AJ Bouye, man. And I think it's more realistically we could get him because, I mean, I know there's going to be so many people going after Logan Ryan, including the Patriots themselves, possibly keeping him. I'm not holding a lot of water to that Logan Ryan thing, but if it happens, holy shit. If we know the Bob Quinn connection with New England, I got hopes in it. I think Trumaine Johnson's going to be another one that's going to be heavily sought after, but if we can get him, we can get him. But AJ Bouye might be the easiest one to get of the three. So if we can get him, and plus, like I said, he could be a number 2 corner. He doesn't have to be number 1. So just having him as a number 2 automatically upgrades our passing defense, just automatically. All right, my boy Evan Walker. He said, "Haven't seen you posted a while. Ace, how's it been, man? It's been good, man. I know I have been on. I mean, it's the off season now, so you're not gonna see me too much. And then, like I said, I got this movie coming up that we about to film. Got principal photography on Monday, so I'm about to go to Vancouver on Friday. So, goddamn, you just reminded me. I hate traveling, man. But at least I'm inside of Canada right now, so." I wanted to worry about customs, man, because that's the main fucking problem. Because usually, every time I had to go to Vancouver before, a lot of the times I was in the United States before I went to Vancouver, so I had to go through customs and shit. But it also got a couple of people. I know one person I know in Vancouver, and I've even talked to Yasmin Green, and one of her friends might actually drive me down to the Seattle airport so I could, because after I leave Canada, I'm gonna have to work in the States for a few days. So, I wish I could just go straight home, cause man, I hate going through customs, man. So I'm glad I ain't gotta go through customs, but it's still a bitch traveling. I just hate traveling, man. But I'm gonna enjoy this trip in Vancouver though, for real. But it's good to see you too, Evan Walker. Brandon Massey said Killebrew would be a dope ass outside linebacker. Hell yeah, he would. I think if they bulked him up, because he's a lot more faster too. I'm gonna get the man beats count because I remember when he wrote something about he'd be better than Bynes, and I agree. He'd be way better than fucking Grimes, man. It ain't even fucking close. It really ain't even fucking close. It ain't even fucking close, my niggas. And Killebrew, the thing about Killebrew is he's a hybrid player to me. Like he has a defined position. It's not like Jabril Peppers or nothing, but he's such a hybrid though because he's actually like he's a safety / nickel, come up in the box. I think he could do well at outside line because I think he'll do a better job covering tight ends than he does receivers. But he had okay coverage skills towards the latter part of the year. And I knew his coverage skills was not that good coming into the league. So, I knew he had to be coached up there. So, I already knew what to expect out of him. And, to me, I could see him moving up. I mean, like a Brian Urlacher. Brian Urlacher was played safety in college and moved up to linebacker. I think he can make that move, too. I think he'd be dope. He'd be dope as shit, though. Because I like the way he makes tackles. Like he wraps up his dudes right. So it's a decision that they got to make. It's nothing that I think he'll probably be a safety still, but I mean he'd be dope though for real. Unlimited Juice said yes, the defense would be set if we did that. Hell yeah, man. I mean, if we did those things, got a corner and drafted a middle linebacker, franchise middle line, hell yeah, man, we'd be set. We'd be set. Norman Johnson said, it's a lot to think about. Hell yes, it is. It's a lot, dude. This offseason, like, Bob Quinn got a lot of work to do, man. Like, I don't think just Lion fans in general realize how much work this guy has to do, man. He's got a lot of fucking work to do, man. It's a lot to think about because we got to get the right people in here. Obviously, it's got to be the right people for the system as well. That's why, man, I just hated that they keeping this coaching staff because if they change the coaching staff over next year, I feel like they wasting this year when they could get the personnel to fit the future coaching staff that's probably going to be brought in here next year. You know what I mean? So it's like we still got to get players to fit this Caldwell system. And I don't know, man. And it doesn't make any sense because now you probably, if you make a huge changeover and you get one of these New England guys, it's not going to be as much of a turnover with McDaniels as it will be with Patricia. Patricia will be a huge turnover. You know what I mean? And because obviously we're going to probably start playing a 3-4. And offensively, his passing offense, especially I noticed in the Super Bowl, is a lot like this when he runs those screens and shit like that. I don't think it's going to be a huge switch over, except that Stafford's going to be asked to throw the ball deep. Throw a lot more deeper passes than he does. And I think it's actually going to be a good system for Stafford to be in than the one he's in right now, because the one he's in right now makes him a game manager. So we'll see. What up, Eric, a Lion fan? I gave you a shout out on my Calvin North video. I don't know if you got a chance to see it, Eric, a Lion fan. That's my boy right there. I actually watched a few. I like his beer video, even though I don't drink that much like anymore. But I told Eric in one of his videos, I think it was his halftime video. I told him, man. I told him, dude, man, because it was at the job. It really wasn't a Super Bowl party, but we was watching the game together, so it was almost like a Super Bowl party. But I was telling him about that little grits because I tasted that shit a while ago, and I was telling him we needed that shit at that fucking Super Bowl party. I told him we needed that shit there, man. So yeah, so Eric Lion fan, if I get a chance to write in a response, man, I want to hear your thoughts. Like, I want you to make a video about free agents, man, about who you want the team to go after, because I definitely want to hear your thoughts, my dude. Definitely. And my boy Austin Rich, as always, man. I love my boy Austin Rich, man. He said the font is kind of bulky, in my opinion. He was talking about this. This the first one for the uniforms. The font is kind of bulky, but the Lions logo is good with me. But knowing me, I will get used to the font, and I'm telling you, LOL, yeah. So yeah, I mean, that's all I was saying. I pointed that out in the video. Like, a lot of fans, takes them a while to get used to the font. Now, I will say this about the font though. It better not be that bulky on the jerseys though, because I already don't like Tampa's bulky ass like time clock font. Like, it makes that shit look sloppy. I hope we stick with a more skinnier font like the one we just had, or maybe even slightly skinnier than that. I hope it's not bulky on those uniforms, man, because it's going to make that shit look sloppy. I'm fine with the logo as it is, like, just as, you know, the typeface on the logo, but I do not want that font that fat on the uniforms, though. So hopefully it's a little skinnier. If they use that one, hopefully they have a skinnier typeface of that, because that'd be pretty bad. Okay, here go. This is why I want. Yeah, Man Beast. This is Man Beast. Man Beast. He had a comment, I think, twice in here. He said, "Yeah, half Killebrew take buying spot because he sucks." Hell yeah, buying sucks, man. Get that nigga out of here, man. Get that trash ass nigga out of here. He don't even need to be here no more unless he accepts being a bench player. But I mean, he probably good enough to get a starting job somewhere else though. But man, he need to get his trash ass out of here. And Killebrew will actually be realistically, and this is a guy that's got to train up for the position. Killebrew will be better than Bynes is right now. I know that for sure. I don't know how good Killebrew can be, but I know he'll be better than Bynes though, and he can move a lot faster than Bynes. The main problem I had with Bynes, it wasn't his tackling ability, it was his coverage skills, which was absolute shit. They was absolute shit this season, man. I still never forget that one play in the Texas game when he got beat. I think it was CJ Fedoris or I forget who it was, but he got fucking beat in that game, man. That shit was embarrassing. Yeah, and he said draft the middle linebacker because White hit his ass too. Man, he's too funny. Too funny, man. Man, y'all gotta check out his videos, man, because that dude be funny, man. I be watching his Pistons videos too. He got on Lil Yachi bum ass too, man. That shit had me rolling, man. That shit had me rolling, boy. That dude funny as hell, man. He said White hit his ass, and hell yeah, that dude is garbage at middle linebacker. He need to go back to his regular outside linebacker position, dog. And we need more of a natural middle linebacker, someone who ain't got to get used to, someone who played that position in college. And there's a lot of options. I'm actually starting to like. They mentioned a couple of people. I'm gonna go deeper into this after free agency time, but I like the kid from Vanderbilt that they was talking about, and obviously the white dude from Clemson, man. I think those two dudes right there might be solid options because I like their leadership ability too. That's gonna be something I want at that position too. I want someone that's good, but I want someone that also got that leadership, because that's what that middle linebacker spot is. That's basically the quarterback position of the fucking defense. So, let me read the rest of the Manby's comment. I'm gonna keep comment. He said White hit his ass and shouldn't be claiming that it's automatically our starting linebacker, since when he could claim some shit. He sucks and Levy is untrustworthy and a crybaby. I agree 100%. I want Levy ass still out of here. I don't know how y'all feel about Levy. If y'all want to talk about that in the comments of this video, where y'all at with Levy, I want his ass out of here. I want him traded for some more picks, because we need some more picks, man, and he need to get his ass out of here. He a crybaby. I lost respect for Levy. I mean, he still played pretty decently, but he crybaby to me, man. I didn't think he was gonna be that soft, man. You know, when I heard about him doing that Daredevil stuff, I said, this dude tough as fucking, and all of a sudden he get injured. He turns into a bitch after that. He get paid, he turns to a bitch. So, and yeah, and back to Whitehead, he can't claim he's a starting linebacker. I actually think Whitehead could actually get beat. If we draft 2 linebackers and they outplay his ass, and don't forget we got Antoine Williams too. If these motherfuckers give him legit competition, I don't see how he starts. See, the only thing about Whitehead that I know is that Terrell Austin loves this dude. Terrell Austin is that's a fuckboy for him. Like, Whitehead is Terrell Austin's fuckboy, basically, man. He loves him some Tahir Whitehead, dog. And I think if we had a new coaching staff regime in here, Whitehead wouldn't even be. He might get cut. I mean, that's how real, or a bench player or something, because that's how realistic it is that somebody could actually take his spot completely. And he better hope Levy ain't still here, because if we do draft 2 linebackers, and like I said with Antoine Williams, he might not be starting, dog. He might not be starting, man. I'm telling you right now. But let me go to XJBX, and I've seen a lot of XJBX comments in here. But this was his response to Man Beats Morris. He said, Killebrew's a hybrid. This is what I was just talking about, a hybrid nickel box safety. I don't know how exactly he fit in. Binds, pure run, stop, and roll. But he does suck, LOL. I like Hassan. Riddick. And Zach, yeah, I like Zach Cunningham, man. In the draft, DeAndre Levy is an all-star talent. He was coming off a torn meniscus, cut him some slack, bro. Nah, I can't cut him. No, we can't cut him some slack, bro. He came back and instantly elevated our LB play. Was easily top 3 players on defense on the field. Went on the field. Well, I mean, he had. I say this. I say he was more like top 5, because if we just pretend it's the last. Overall, I still think Ziggy Ansah is the best defense player we have. But then it's Slade. And then you could kind of, it's opinionated after that, because I would say Kerry Hyder was number 3, then Glover Quinn 4, then Tahir Whitehead 5. But I don't know, man. Our team was so trash. I don't even really want to rank these motherfuckers, because it really wasn't legit competition, in my opinion. But I mean, if DeAndre Levy is still here, the one thing I can hold on with DeAndre Levy is I know he can still play. You know, he showed that late last year, but he got to quit the crybaby shit. That's the problem with me and Manby's guy. He a fucking crybaby, and we want him traded because we know that could give us some more picks. And I feel that we got so much work to do on the team. We need about 10 draft picks. You know, 7 ain't gonna do it. 7 or 8 ain't gonna do it. We need about 10, and he's our best chance to probably get at least 2 in return, a high one and maybe a lower one. So, I mean, that's why I'm at with that. Bynes' strength is the run stopping, but as far as coverage skills, he is. Bynes just out of here, man. He's out of here, dude. He's just out of here, man. We need to go with the rookies, man. And Brandon Massey heard from him again. He said, I agree with everything. Hey, thanks, my brother. Yeah, man, just, it's, you know, like I said, I made this video because I really wanted to hear from y'all. And I'm making this one to hear from y'all again. So, you know, about some of this stuff, because I wanted to bring up all of this stuff up, and it was just really good fucking questions in here, man, that I think y'all could talk about. All right, now the next one is Joe Jonas. And when I saw the name Joe Jonas, I immediately thought of the Jonas Brothers, man, but his name is Joe Jones. I thought, like, when I first saw his name, I thought it was Joe Jonas. So I was like, do I got the Jonas Brothers under my video? Is he a Lions fan? Like, so I started thinking, because I didn't see the E in the Jones, so I started thinking that shit. Because I was skimming through the comments when I first read them, so I didn't really read them that well. Like, I was skimming through the comments of my Calvin Noy video too, so I ain't see it that well, because I know he said something over there too. But this is what he wrote, Joe Jones. He wrote, Stephon Gilmore, Logan Ryan, Trumaine Johnson are the only three that will be on my radar. Since you said something different after that, let me just bring that up. Definitely, you probably didn't watch enough of AJ Bouye, because Stephon Gilmore should not be in your top 3. He should be 4, but he shouldn't be in your top 3. I think you didn't see enough of AJ Bouye. And it's understandable because it wasn't like the Texans. I mean, Texas was on a few times, prime time this year, but for the most part, a lot of people don't know who AJ Bouye is. And he just started this year. So Stephon Gilmore is a bigger name than AJ Bouye. So I understand that. They shouldn't be the only 3 on your radar, because the reason why I broke it down like I did yesterday, because there's a good chance you might not get any of the 3. You have got to look at, you got to get, when you do these free agent things, you got to go off of the top 10. Because if you don't get the top 3 or top 4, top 5, you got to have those names under that you got to be looking at. And there's still some good names under that top 5. So you got to look at more than just those 3, dude. And do some research on AJ Bouye. JPP will be a nice fit for any of these 3. I got my doubts on JPP. He older and he don't got all his fucking fingers. He was alright though. I mean, I think he was the miss. I believe they didn't do as well against the Packers as they could have. Well, I mean, the Packers were hot at the time, but I believe that the defense did take a step back when JPP wasn't in there though. But I don't want to pay that money that you got to pay for JPP either, man. Let somebody else take him, man. We need younger players too, so we can actually find a younger JPP in this draft. You know what I mean? The next topic. I totally disagree with this one, man. I'm sorry, Joe Jones. I'm agreeing with a lot of things he got to say. I mean, Joe Jones. The next topic, Stafford coming up on year 9. No NFC North title, no playoff win. We have to discuss this. Not our hearts. Talent don't make you a winner. Well, I'll say this about Stafford: we'll be the Cleveland Browns if we didn't have him. So I want Lions fans to get this shit through their head. The ones who doubt Stafford, if you want to go anywhere, you need a quarterback, and quarterbacks don't grow on fucking trees. So value Stafford while you got this nigga. I mean, just look at fucking yeah, I see a fine ass snow bunny on this fucking screen. Damn, she fine as hell. I got a side check like my boy EDP. Dude, you cannot take Stafford for granted. Lions fans got to stop doing that shit, man. See, when he's no longer here, you're gonna regret the criticisms you got on Stafford. I'm surprised people are even still criticizing Stafford after this season, after the way he played. I'm surprised. I really am. I can't believe it. Now, this ain't got nothing to do with hearts. This is just the way he plays. I mean, dude, we ain't going nowhere without fucking Stafford. The only reason why we can even make the moves that we got to make is because of Stafford. Stafford is the lifeblood of this organization right now. We ain't going nowhere without this nigga. We won probably about 8 of the 9 games we won because it's fucking Stafford. You can say we won all 9 because of fucking Stafford. Stafford, without Stafford this year, when the NFL Network said we were going 5-11, these other weak-ass media people, 3-11, 4-12, we probably would have went that, and we probably would be behind the Chicago Care Bears if we did not have fucking Stafford. Now, I do agree with what you said about don't discuss this with your head, not your hearts, because, yeah, a lot of football players do talk with their hearts. I mean, that is true. People shouldn't do that, but it's not valid here, though. It's not valid here. It's something that we should talk about. I mean, you know, maybe I give Stafford at least after 2018. At least after, if they franchise tag him next year or give him a contract extension. Let's start talking about where we're at with Stafford after 2018. Because I know this is going to be a lame duck year coming up, so I'm not going to really judge too much of Stafford. We probably not even going to make the playoffs this year, so I'm not going to really take too much of an account with that right now, but it's something to talk about in another 2 years. Especially in 2018, because I think we're going to have the most talented team we ever had around Stafford in 2018. And if we're no good, if we're healthy and we're no good, yeah, I mean, And it's like Matty said right after that, my boy Matty. But is there a quarterback out there who's better than Stafford? Not for this team. Not someone that we can realistically get. Not in the draft. Not someone that we could get right now. Let's just ride this. We need to just live and die with fucking Stafford. You know, that's where we're at as an organization. Like the next 10 years, however long he's going to be here, that's where it's at with fucking Stafford, man. There's no even reason to even be talking about anything but Stafford as our quarterback because it's pointless. You know, so I don't even want to see that shit no more. Like, don't even talk about that shit no more because it's pointless. Like I said, we'll revisit that after 2018 and see where he's at then. It's just it's pointless right now. Losing Stafford would just set the team back. Yeah, it would. Hell yeah, it would. Matty's speaking truth right here. It'll set the team way back. Now, XJBX said Matty set the team back at least eight years. And then his response to Joe Jonas was, your head is wrong if you want to get rid of Stafford. Hell yeah. Yeah, dude. Joe Jones, I actually think you're the one thinking with your heart right now. Because if you wasn't, there's no way you just said what you just said about Stafford or even criticized him to this point. You had 2 Lion fans that just came after you about this shit. And I'm coming after you about this shit. So you know you wrong. But you thinking with your heart, though. You should be telling yourself that. Now, Joe Jones says that the Lions won with Eric Kramer. Out of 8 years going on 9, we haven't won anything, not even a playoff game yet. It's time to be honest. As talented as Stafford is, we might never win anything with him. # fact. It's not a fact. That's speculation on your part. That's an opinion. You don't know the future, so don't try to act like you know Stradamus. You don't know what's going to happen with this thing. I actually believe Stafford is probably going to be the next Matt Ryan. Like, as far as when he gets into his 30s, he's going to take us a lot farther than he's ever taken us before. If you look at our roster, see, what you said, the Eric Kramer comparison was really bad. Because do you realize how good Eric Kramer's team... We went to the NFC Championship game with that fucking team. That Eric Kramer quarterback. He had Barry Sanders in the backfield. Meaning he had a running game. Something Stafford ain't never fucking had. A consistent running game. He's never had a consistent running game behind or a feature back like Barry Sanders. That's the difference right there. Herman Moore is one of his receivers. The defense behind Chris Spielman. Robert Porsche and shit like that. Nigga, that is not a good comparison. That is not a good comparison at all. Eric Kramer had a very talented team around him. Probably since 1957, that was probably the most talented team we ever had. Was the 91 Lions team. So, and things were different back then. The competition was different back then. So that's not a good comparison. Now, in your next comment, you said you must have been dropped on your head too much as a baby. Rookies and third-year players come in winning more than Stafford, but yeah, he's more talented than these rookies or third-year players. Well, let's use the Dak Prescott example. Another guy with a good team around him and a good offensive line and a good running game. Until we see Matt Stafford with a good running game and a great offensive line, let's talk then. Because, yeah, if Matt Stafford still ain't doing shit behind that, yeah, then we got some... Like I said, you should wait on these criticisms. I could tell right there with that comment when he said you must have been dropped on your head as a baby. I could tell right there you are thinking with your heart, dog. You hate Stafford. You know, you got to admit that shit. You hate Stafford. You got a problem with him. So, I mean, I'm going to just leave that at that. But I had to go over that, you know. I still respect your opinions, but, you definitely, you playing too much with your heart right there, though. So let me get to the next commenter. Kobe Bryant, # Black Mama, # 2400, # GOAT. Man, I got two Kobe fans that I've had in my comments, man. Kobe laughing this guy. This guy says, yes, Logan Ryan and Slay would be perfect. I really like the linebacker from Vanderbilt, Zach Cunningham. I just mentioned that, and then another guy before that just mentioned that. Now this guy mentions that. Dude looks like a beast and is really fast. First with Logan Ryan and Slay, I'm probably going to be repeating myself a lot with this Logan Ryan and Slay shit. But yeah, that'd be a perfect duo right there. It reminds me of Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan on the Toronto Raptors. That backcourt right there, all-star backcourt that could take you anywhere. You know, obviously they need a third option. But yeah, I mean, that right there, that'd be the most dominating corner tandem I think I've seen in a minute. Like, you know, you can almost say that Janoris Jenkins and Eli Apple was a pretty good combo too this year for the Giants. But this be way better. You're talking about two potential Pro Bowlers. So that shit'd be nasty, man. I mean, if the Lions actually, I think it'd be their biggest free agent sign of all time if they able to get Logan Ryan here. Because that does so much for the passing defense. It's ridiculous. That shit'd be scary because we play in a conference full of quarterbacks too. Man, we need that, man. We need that. And then, like I said, with Zach Cunningham, I saw a few games with him last year. The most notable one, I'm trying to remember, it was an upset win on the road. I think it was in Georgia. I remember watching this game. It was on the SEC network. And I remember Zach Cunningham just like willing his team to win that game. Like, it was unbelievable. The dude got all the skills that you would want in the middle. Like, this is the prototypical guy that I want out of middle linebacker, man. This dude's Zach Cunningham, dog. You know, I think he'd be perfect, man. And then XJBX commented on him after him, said, "Yeah, he a very nice fit as a weak side linebacker, could cover tight ends and cover grounds well." And that's what we need. We need a guy who can do both, not just one. That's why I don't like about Bynes. He only do one or the other. Whitehead do one or the other. He a good run stopper, but he not a good pass. I need a guy who could pass cover well, because that was one of our weaknesses with these tight ends. That's why the completion percentage was so high. When quarterbacks know they can rely on their tight ends in the game, that'll get their completion percentage way up. You know what I mean? That's why we need a consistent tight end on our own damn team. You know what I mean? Well, let me get to the next comment. Kyle Vargas. It was a little bit of a discussion in here, it looks like. Kyle Vargas. I think this is one of my new comments. I ain't never seen Kyle Vargas before in my comment section. I got some new people commenting that I ain't seen before. But Kyle Vargas said, "I like Killebrew when we drafted him. I said, there go my safety." I remember you reading this earlier too. I believe they should throw him back there at safety and let him roam up there in the box and freelance a little. Like Mr. Reed did it here in Baltimore, Ed Reed. I mean, that's like the best of both worlds, and you don't have to pigeonhole him. Plus, he's going to add some strength, league strength, and you know Glover Quinn is in his ear. You know what? Yeah, I might as well talk about this now because he's about to go into a different subject. That is a good. I want them to keep Glover Quinn for another year, because I think Glover Quinn is a good teacher. I remember him with the Texans, man. This dude was beyond his years, even when he was a younger player. That dude, Glover Quinn, I think he'd be a good teacher a personal teacher for Killebrew. And I always said when Killebrew came in, he was going to have to be coached up. You know, he wasn't going to be a guy that was going to just be ready to come in and be dominant, because he was a really raw player coming out of Southern Utah. So I still like him at safety. I'll just bring up the fact, when I brought up linebacker, I'm just bringing up an option because I've seen so many safeties in college turn into great linebackers in the pros, and because of the way his style of play, I think it could fit as a linebacker. But I still don't mind seeing him as a safety as long as he starts. I don't want to keep seeing him in rotations. I don't want to see him, not in the starting lineup. I want to see him in the starting lineup because, like I said, y'all pretty much know he's a hybrid player. So he can roam in the box, freelance a little bit. Those are some good things, man. And I think, he's playing strong safety right now, and that's obviously a strength of him playing in the box like that coming up, because free safeties play back. I think that, any of those would be good. we need to still draft a free safety because I want Glover Quinn to be here so he could teach both guys. If we could draft a safety too, I mean, we still got Tavon Wilson. Tavon Wilson played pretty good. And that's one of the reasons why I'm worried about Killebrew getting in the start line, because Tavon Wilson will probably keep starting. You know, so I don't know. I don't know if Tavon Wilson can actually play free safety. I've never seen him, you know, his speed. Because you got to have some speed at free safety because you the last guy in the defense. So you better have some speed back there. Not letting no shit get past you. So we'll see, though. And then his other comment was, for some reason, Leonard Fournette, he said he liked Leonard Fournette with the projected improvement on our O-line next year. He might provide that boom in the running game, which would allow us not to have a superstar. The guy from Florida State stands out. He's talking about Dalvin Cook as someone who could fill that running back hole as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm still high on Leonard Fournette. If he's there, take him. Actually, in the first round, I'm actually in the best available player set, best available player type thing than filling the need there. Because we do need, the reason why I say it because we need talent on this team. And best available pretty much means talent. So instead of getting the need, because we could get those later, I think we do need to get talent. And like I said, if any of these running backs are there, take them in the first round. I don't got a problem with them taking a running back in the first round. I'm not concentrating on Leonard Fournette because I'll be shocked if he doesn't go in the top 10. I'll be shocked because there's teams all in that top 10 that need a running back. So I'll be shocked if he's there. I've been wanting that dude since last year. I kind of don't like his injury history, and he reminds me a little bit of Jadeveon Clowney. Seems a little lazy at times. But Jadeveon Clowney, man, he stepped his game up. It took J.J. Watt getting hurt for this dude to finally realize I need to step my shit up. He matured a lot this year, so the lazy thing could be solved. You know, it could be solved. But if we had between the two, Dalvin Cook and Leonard Fournette, I'm drafting Dalvin Cook first, though. That's just my honest opinion. I'm getting him. That dude, what's his name? Joe Minchie, and Foreman. Those dudes got to go after them as well, man. And like I said, don't sleep on my guy Donnell Pumphrey. Later in the draft, there's a dude Brian White, I think from Wyoming. Double check his name because I used to watch them all last year. You know, I've been out of the loop with college football because it's been about a couple of months since it's been off TV, so I've been forgetting dudes' names. Brian Hill, not Brian White. Brian Hill from Wyoming. He comes out of the draft next year. He probably gonna be one of the hotter names in here because Wyoming probably gonna have a better season this year, so you might hear a lot more about him next year. So, I think if we can't get who we want as a running back this year, start targeting that dude Brian Hill, man, because that dude's a fucking force, man. I'm telling y'all, watch more whack. Damn, the Bruins fired Claude Julian. That's a head coach for the Bruins. Man, damn, that's a lot of news coming out. Steve Sarkisian got hired for the Falcons OC job. Damn, Claude Julian fired. Damn, I didn't expect that one. They've been playing like ass this year, though, the Bruins. So Donnell Pumphrey, don't whack dudes to do the dudes in the whack conference. That's where Derek Carr came from. Dude, there's all types of NFL talent in the whack conference. That's where Marshall Faulk came from too. San Diego State, where Donnell Pumphrey came from. I'm telling y'all, dog, if we don't draft a running back early, this dude's going to go later in the draft. Dude, Donnell Pumphrey is your guy. The all-time rushing leader in college. Dude, you cannot sleep on him. The only thing I don't like about Donnell Pumphrey, he's a smaller running back. I'd rather have a big one at this point, like a Leonard Fournette or Dalvin Cook. But, man, it's going to be hard to pass up on him, though, if he's there. And we didn't draft a running back yet, though. It'd be hard. He also said, I think Mukamura will do well as a number 3 CB. And I actually did want to talk about that. But my concern is the D-line. Well, let me talk about Prince Mukamura. As a third CB, that actually be a steal. That's why I said you can actually package this guy, sign 2 corners and sign him as a third. It's just a matter of how his agent is looking at it. He only signed for 1 year with Jacksonville, so I don't know what his plan is. Maybe if he's gonna keep signing 1-year deals, going from city to city. I don't know what his deal is right now. Because obviously, since he's not with the Giants anymore, he's not a franchise player anymore. So those days are behind him. But I think that, dude, as a corner, as a nickel, shit. If we get the corner that we want, like a Logan Ryan or something like that, holy shit! Could you imagine that shit? Fucking Slade, Logan Ryan, and Prince Amukamara at the number 3. Holy shit! That dude's a number 2. And he gonna play nickel, so he gonna be fresh every time. That's a good idea. Kyle Vargas, give you a clap on that one. I didn't even think of that, but I was talking about getting 2 of them if they could, get 2 corners if they could, instead of worrying about drafting somebody this year. Draft somebody next, because we got so much to take care of on that front 7, man. It's like we almost need to draft like 5 people up front, and I know we can't spend all of our draft picks on that because we got to take care of a receiver spot. Possible tight end, running back, offensive line, guard positions. Got so much to take care of this year, man. That's why I want them. Why this is such a good free agency secondary class, at least at the corner spot. I want them to get 2 corners. Get a cheap one like a Mukamura, and then you just go from there, man. And then finishing his comments here, I'm gonna read the rest of his. But my main concern is that D-line. Obviously, who the hell is going to be there? I don't know who will be there outside of Ziggy Ansah. A good middle linebacker will make those guys more effective. So I really like your take on that spot. And that's what I mean. They always say everything starts up front. But it actually starts with your middle linebacker. It starts with your middle linebacker. Your middle linebacker is the one who recites the plays to the players. And he's the guy in the middle who can clean everything up. He cleans everything up. That's his job. That's why he's playing directly in the middle. He cleans up everything around him. Everything around him. When a guy makes a mistake, he's there. That's the job of a middle linebacker. He's the quarterback of that damn defense. What's the point of drafting D lineman and you ain't got your fucking franchise middle linebacker yet? Now, like I said, you could still add the defense. There's some really talented first round defensive linemen. I will go there if I had to, but you better not lead this draft at all without a good middle linebacker. That's my point. It don't really matter where you take a middle linebacker at in this draft, in my opinion. It's so rich in linebackers. Zach Cunningham, for all we know, might go in the second round or whatever, or third round. But to me, you have to get that middle linebacker. It don't matter what you do, what the hell you get. Because I'm going to tell you, the reason why Sue was the most effective he ever was in 2014, because when Levy had to move the middle linebacker, and that's when Levy had his all-star season, it made a huge difference on Sue. Because they had to account for Levy now, because Levy was cleaning everything up for this defense. You cannot just draft the defensive lineman and think that's it. You have to get a middle linebacker because he's going to clean up everything that's on that line. Warren Sapp actually talked about this shit too. He said Derrick Brooks was the most important person that the Bucs ever drafted to that them getting that championship. If Derrick Brooks was not there, they would have never won that championship. They would have never had as good of a defense as they had. And this is a defensive tackle saying this. So you have to have that middle linebacker. And Maddie brought up that it starts up front, so I already covered that. The D-line, I think, will be addressed first in the draft. And like I said, they can still address that first. It doesn't matter where the order of the draft doesn't matter where you take these players at. You just have to make sure you leave this draft with the best middle linebacker you can get and the best D-line you can get. Because without either one, like to me, you could draft the middle linebacker without drafting the D lineman. Because he's going to clean everything up anyways. He's still as strong as the rest of the team around him, don't get me wrong. But he can make the team even stronger. You know what I mean? It's like an outside center in the NBA. if you like nowadays, you need an outside center. Well, you still could use an inside center, but if you could get yourself an outside center or a really talented inside center like Boogie Cousins, he could make a lot of things better around him in the point guard position. Those are key positions on the team, on the defensive team, that you have to have locked down. XJBX says, Matty agree. Also, Killebrew is not a fit for an Ed Reed freelance role. Like Ed Reed had incredible ball skills and range. Killebrew is a box safety and hybrid linebacker. I do agree with XJBX about that. I'm not sure. That's why I said I had my little questions about Killebrew actually, because Ed Reed, he was more of a free safety. I don't know how he'd do that. Killebrew is more about the tackling, so he fits more either in that safety or outside linebacker spot because he's a hybrid. He's a hybrid linebacker, man, and he comes up in the box a lot. That was already his role this season, was coming up in the box on third down situations. So I mean, I want to totally go against it though. You know, him playing that spot, because you never know. His ball skills ain't as good as Ed Reed, but there ain't a lot of dudes that's better than Ed Reed right now. Shit, I wouldn't even want to compare anybody to Ed Reed. Shit, to be honest, I wouldn't even want to do that. I wouldn't even want to do that to nobody, man. That's unfair, man. Cal Vargas responded to him and said, man, I know he's not Ed Reed. Like I said, Reed in the aspect of where he roams, I wasn't comparing talent whatsoever. And I know Kyle Vargas didn't really have to explain himself because I knew what he was talking about even when I read it the first time. They responded, my point was, in a Roman spot, I still don't think he's not within his skill set. Remember, he was primarily used as a third down hybrid defender with TE assignments. Then Kyle Vargas responded, and he did quite well in those assignments, especially considering he's a rookie. He really did do well in those assignments. And from a small school, his tackle to snap precision was really high. And he had one interception, albeit in trash time. I think he's going to be an impact player. So does Glover Quinn, who was probably the most important players on defense. I actually just read something yesterday. The veterans on the team were really high on Killebrew. It was another player too. I forgot. It was two rookies. Zach Zenner. Well, Zach Zenner's not a rookie, but they talked about Zach Zenner and Killebrew, veterans on the team, really like those two dudes the best. And that says a lot, because when a veteran thinks highly of you like that, and I know Glover Quinn really likes Killebrew. That's it. Like, I'm telling you, Glover Quinn will not waste his time with someone who ain't got no fucking talent. I know how he was back in Houston. This dude is not wasting his time on garbage, all right? He's not wasting his time on garbage. This is how I know Killebrew is worth it. I got no doubts about Killebrew at all. All I want to know with Killebrew, and I'm loving it that y'all having this conversation. This is great. Because I wanted y'all to talk about this, man. Because I need help on trying to figure out where he fits in best at so that he could fucking start. Because I know we got Talvin Wilson, who's probably going to keep starting over him. So I need to know, like, he can still actually come off the bench this year. He really don't got to start this year. He needs more time out there, I believe, though. I actually think the Lions might actually benefit if they could have Quinn coming in and out this year. He getting older anyways. I think if he could come in and out a little bit more, be more of a, I want to say rotation. He not gonna be rotation because he's going to be starting, but more of like a just come in, let these guys relieve him and do that kind of stuff. I like to see that. Let's see, a couple more comments in this discussion. Of course he did. He did well in the limited role he had. Terrell Austin put him in a great position to succeed with his skill set. He didn't start getting significant snaps as he develops. I could see him definitely being an impact player and a big part of the defense, but playing more towards the line of scrimmage as a nickel role or even a OLB. XJBX said that Cal Vargas' last statement on that. I can see that and agree. The good thing is Quinn, I think he's talking about Bob Quinn now. Bob Quinn found a good talent in his kid. Good sign from our scouting department, looking for this guy to eventually become a three-down player. Yeah, man. I think his future is definitely a three-down player. They got to figure out is that, and like I said it when they drafted him. That's probably going to be Terrell Austin's special Coach him up player of the year. You know, I wish he would have did that with fucking Calvin Noy. But you know, but yeah, but like I mean, Killebrew, you know, to me, has got a lot of potential in those areas, man. And I think he's going to be able to do a lot more as his career progresses. A name I like to throw out there, Andrew Sandejo. They don't play the same position. I mean, he plays free safety too, but he developed a lot slower. And now he's like 30 years old. He's making a name for himself on the Minnesota Vikings. I think that he's if he could be anything like that, I mean, there's some good talent with this kid. Like, this was definitely a scouting move draft pick right here. This could actually end up being one of Bob Quitt's best picks of all time while he's here in Detroit, man. If it turns out well for him, so I like that. I gotta get through some more of these because I got a lot of comments to go through in here. This video, oh man, so I think it's about to reach 2 hours. Let me see. Bob Quinn would draft Obi Melifonwu. I think that's that kid from Connecticut. Is that kid from Connecticut? Let me double check. You know I can't say his name, so I'm gonna just call him Obi for right now. He from UConn. Yeah, I mean, I won't say he gonna draft him, but you know, he's a steal in this draft. He's a steal. I think anybody who actually gets him, it'll be a steal. If you don't get who you want, free agency wise, I think that this is probably one of the kids to go after because you could probably get him a lot later too. But my Houston Texans, I heard, is interested in him too. So he's not gonna be off of anybody's radar, dog. He's gonna be gonna be interested. I remember that dog game he had against Virginia last year. That dude was all over the fucking place. That's when I first heard about him. I like that dude though, man. That'd be sleeper pick, man. If we could get him, man, hell yeah, man. Because we need a safety. Like I said, we need to draft another one, especially Quinn's replacement. Why not? I say why not? Why not? Because it ain't like we got to go high for him either. I think, man, if he ends up getting this kid, dude, because he reminds me of Ziggy Ansah, like one of these African players, man, who got speed for days. Dude, this motherfucker, man, dude, I think they still got it up on YouTube. Watch his highlights from the Virginia game, man. This dude was all over the fucking place, dog. This dude was dynamic as fuck. Watch that fucking tape if you can find it. I agree with XJBX though. I don't know if we'll get him though. He on a lot of people's radar. It ain't like Killebrew where he kind of on some people's radar. He is. If we get him, we might have to go before the 5th round to get him, because I don't know how long he gonna be sitting there, dog. I don't know how long he gonna be sitting there. So we'll see. Man, BC said fuck Calvin Noy. I know he hate Calvin Noy, man. He said, but as far as the Lions, I'm happy they took out the black and changed the font. I like the new font personally. I like it too, man. I just don't want it on the uniform. Like as the number and the name typeface, because it's too blocky. That's what Austin Rich was mentioning. But I like the font. Like I can't wait to get one of the shirts. I'm gonna get a couple of them damn new shirts. I like it better than the last one. And the old school one we had too. The old school one we had fit more for the times. That old school logo, that one fit. That was like it reminded me of more of a Western team type, like a Cowboy or a Bronco type logo, like one of them Western type logos. That I'm glad they did go back to that one. I think this one screams more Lions to me, like the new direction we're going in. Like this one I like a lot more than the last one, man. I don't mind the font on our uniform. I just need to be skinnier though. I need to be skinnier, not that blocky. Also, I never really like the uniforms we have now. Because the black, it looks tacky. I prefer the away uniforms we have than the home. Yeah, let's talk about that. And I'm glad they took out the black, period. The only time, like I said, the only time the black even works is if we do if it's the jersey or the all black uniform, whatever. Like outside of that, it should not be. I'm telling you right now, that black should not be mixed in with that Honolulu blue and silver. So on the home uniform, no, I don't want to see no black on there at all. No trimming, none of that. Because it did make the shit look tacky. It looked tacky as fuck. The black don't fit with it. It's not even really good. Just in general with the blue on silver color scheme don't work. Like you see with the Cowboys, they use white as their trimming. That's a better trim color and they had that navy blue. It don't really work with blue like blue and silver at the same time like that. It don't fucking work. Black work more like with a red color, orange a little bit, green. No, not really green either. Midnight green like the Eagles. Yeah, midnight green like the Eagles, but not no light color because we got a lighter shade blue. It don't work because the black is too dominant in there. It's too noticeable. That's how people, when you hear people talking about they don't want the black, it's because it's too noticeable. It's too damn. You shouldn't have to notice the black that much. It's too noticeable in our color scheme, man. It really don't fucking work. So he made a really good point. I really don't like I think our road uniforms were good, but the black, with the home, it just was tacky. I just want to see them go with it's two colors, Honolulu blue and silver. That's it. White trimming and that's it. I don't want to see no black at all in there. I'll be disappointed if I still see any black trimming in there. But they said they got rid of it though. But I'll hold them to that because I don't know. I'm still in a wait and see mode with that shit. So yeah, I did prefer the away uniforms though. Those are better. And I actually think, you know what? I was talking about silver yesterday. That gray pops more off of the white than the silver does. Cause like if you look at the silver on the road uniforms, if you look at the road uniforms, I thought that silver might have been a little too light. If they got to darken that silver a little bit more, or just keep the gray. That's where I'm kind of at with that. So yeah, Brandon Massey said he liked the 90s uniform. I like him too. If you ask me, I still prefer for the home uniforms at least, the gray numbers that they had when they first moved to the Pontiac Silverdome in the 70s and 80s. I still prefer that one, but yeah, I love the 90s uniforms though, man. Those are crisp as fuck. Last great uniforms we had, man. Hopefully we don't have to change these for a very long time. That's my hope with these uniforms, that we don't have to change for a long time. I saw this before, and this is what I'm really finna talk about. Javante Jackson asked this. This is actually my real motivation for making this video, because I was just gonna talk about this. He said, "What do you think about Captain Munnerlyn?" And then he said, "If Anquan Bolden leave, do you think Alshon Jeffrey should replace him?" Let's get into this right now. This is the whole basis of this video. Right here. Because I've been wanting to talk about this. It's time to talk about this. Let me start with Captain Munnerlyn. With Captain Munnerlyn, as a nickel, like basically the Prince of Mukamura role that Prince of Mukamura will have here. I'll say that. I definitely will take him. I'll take him because he's an upgrade over fucking Lawson and Diggs, to be honest with you. He's an upgrade over. I wish we had him when he was a little younger though, but I'll still take him right now. I'll take him for sure, man. I'll take him because he was one of the dudes I was looking at anyway. He's either in my top 10 of the corners I want in free agency or right outside of it. But yeah, I'll take him though, because I think he could. I think it maybe in situational downs too, he'd be good. But I'll take him, man. I hope he's not our sole number 2 corner though. That's who we end up with. Because then I got some differences about that if that ends up being the case. Because I don't think he's that good to be a feature number 2 corner behind Slate. But I do think if he's more in a nickel role or something like that, a backup corner, maybe it's one of those 2 guys get hurt because we know Slate got injury history. Maybe something like that. I think we'll be a lot better than him than Ash Jackson. Ash Jackson. Oh, that dude give me nightmares, dude. That dude still give me nightmares, Ash Jackson, bro. He still giving me nightmares. Now, like I said before, it's a highly chance Anquan. I mean, if Anquan Bolden stays there, I'll be shocked and I'll be happy as hell because I think Anquan Bolden was asked to do too much this past year because Eric Ebron either was hurt or he didn't show up a lot. If we had a credible fucking tight end, Anquan Bolden could have been a. Because I noticed teams started covering him a lot more too. Because they knew that's what Stafford was going with the ball a lot. Because Marvin Jones wasn't getting open enough. So they was really covering Anquan Bolden towards the late part of the year. So we got to get that dude some help. But I'm just talking because someone talked about D-Jax. You know what? Hold on. Let me get through the next two comments because Christian Smith brought up D-Jax in there. So I'm going to talk about both of them at the same time. Maurice Steptoe talked about Antoine Williams will be a starter next year. I honestly believe if he played all year, could have got some learning experience, he'll be able to play faster next year. Now you know why I want this coaching staff out of here, right? Now y'all know why I want this coaching staff out of here. They're reluctantly to play these fucking rookies. I'm telling you, all Caldwell does is waste fucking time. That's all he does is waste fucking time, dog. I'm getting so sick of this chicken McNugget head looking ass motherfucker. This Captain Crunch head looking motherfucking nigga, dog. Wasting fucking time, dog. I'm getting so tired of this dude wasting so much fucking time, dog. This dude be wasting time, man. His Charles Barkley looking ass, dog. I'm getting so tired of him wasting time, dog. He wastes too much time, dog. He always redshirt freshman, dude. I'm getting tired of him, man, with that bullshit. Oh, I want veterans. I want veterans to fucking play. But then you just wasting years because like this dude said, Antoine Williams would have been ready to go this year. Now he's still kind of learning the game next year. We could have had him, like, dude, who the fuck did we have at linebacker why he couldn't start the whole fucking, or the rest of the year at least? Dude, Levy wasn't even back till like week 14. He could have been starting all of those fucking weeks in the middle of the season. And probably would have kept this damn job, for all I know. Because I know he better than Bynes and Whitehead. Man, that shit just actually made me mad because I thought Antoine Williams should have been playing a lot more. That shit just made me mad, man. I mean, now he still got to learn the fucking position, man. But yeah, I think he's a future starter here, though. I really like what I saw from him. I think he's underrated as far as like what we got out of our rookies, man. Some of y'all recognize it, some of y'all don't. I think he's very underrated, man. We got a lot out of that kid when he did play. He played better than Calvin Noy when he was here, by the way, as well. He did. Better coverage skill. He was the best covered linebacker too. That was the bad part about all the veterans we had. He was a better cover linebacker when he was here, which is the bad part. Dean Mercy, Dean Jr. He said Logan Ryan would be great. Yup. AJ Bouye would be good too. If we can't get Logan, I'd love to see them get Logan Ryan though. Jason Pierre-Paul, TJ Lang, maybe even pick up safety Eric Berry, but that'd be hard to get. Ooh, I didn't even get a chance to touch upon Eric Berry yet either. Yeah, we definitely AJ Bouye as a not a number one backup option, but like he'd be like right there with Stephon Gilmore. But Trumaine Johnson should be in front of AJ Bouye as the next option if we don't get Logan Ryan. But yeah, I mean that'd be killer. Like I said, I got my doubts about Jason Pierre-Paul. Will I get him if we could get him at a cheap price? Because what Jason Pierre-Paul might do, it might allow Bob Quinn another year to find another edge rusher. Instead of drafting one this year, and he could, like I said, the free agency is gonna help Bob Quinn not have to worry about positions of need in the draft. And so, I mean, if they sign him, I wouldn't be mad. Hell no, I wouldn't be mad. But he kind of reminds me of Haloti Ngata a little bit too, where he's a shade of himself too. Although he played better last year, but he only getting older, man. I don't like the fact that he ain't got all 5 of his fingers. But I understand. I mean, I'm not knocking it though. I still take him, but I got my doubts. TJ Lang, I already said that, yeah. Definitely TJ Gang. He actually the number one target for me on that offensive line when it comes to free agents. Number one target. Gotta bring the home state boy here, man. From Michigan, man. So gotta bring him here, man. TJ Lang, I don't want him to finish his career as no fucking Packer, man. Bring that boy here, and I also want that Packers O-line to be more weaker. And I want us to be the team that's the cause of, because if they lose TJ Lang, that offensive line is much weaker than it was this past year, dude. Because that was the only good part of Green Bay's team, to be honest with you. Eric Berry. Guys like this ain't really on my radar because I know it'd be so damn hard to get him. But he made himself available though, from what I heard. He said he not really sticking with Kansas City if they don't pay him. He said he not taking the franchise tag from Kansas City. So I don't know if that's the only way Kansas City plan on keeping him as the franchise tag, or are they willing to pay him all that money. Dude, you could totally do Eric Berry. Could you imagine him being here? Dude, what if we sign Logan Ryan and Eric Berry at the same time? Maybe next year ain't a lame duck year. Maybe that shit is a Super Bowl year. Holy shit. But man, Eric Berry, he's more than just a football player, man. He's one of the two best safeties in the league with Earl Thomas. Dude, he's more than just a football player. He's the fucking lifeblood of the team, man. Dude, these dudes get inspired by this motherfucker. Dude, this guy is like Jesus almost, man. Dude, this dude, could you imagine how much he'd change culture if he came here? Dude, we probably win about 2 or 3 extra games with him alone. Just by him being here, leading the defense, and getting in their ear. I mean, dude, that's a dream. That's a dream. But I know he's going to be hard to get, though, man. We got to see what happens between him and Kansas City first, and then if he's available, pay him the money, man. Pay him the money. Pay him the fucking money. Because we need a safety, too, man. Pay him the fucking money. And, dude, could you imagine Killebrew learning off him and Quinn? I mean, we might even have to let go of Quinn. I don't even know. I don't even know how that's going to work. But either way, Killebrew would be lucky to just even have him as a teacher. Like, dude, man, I'm getting emotional right now just even thinking about that. For real. I'm getting emotional. Oh, man. I mean, this dude battled cancer and everything, man. This dude was, I mean, just watch that game with him and Atlanta Falcons again, man. He was a fucking monster in that game. Damn. But yeah, let me get to this Alshon Jeffrey and DeSean Jackson. Because I actually, you know what? I did want to mention, I didn't get a chance to talk about the receivers. And we need a number one. Let's start with that. We need a number one. Marvin Jones not a number one. So we need a number one. At this point, you can't pass up on talent. And start with Alshon Jeffrey. When this dude was focused a couple of years ago, before the whole Mark Trestman thing happened, him and Brandon Marshall was dynamic together. Fucking-namic together. He was focused too. It seemed like ever since that Trestman shit, he just ain't even been focused. Like he stopped caring about the game. He stopped caring about a lot of things. Got in trouble with the steroid shit. I think the losing got to him. He's one of those guys that need to be in a different setting. He need to be in a different setting. I'm not too worried about all of that shit because I just think that was a toxic situation he was in Chicago. He got to lead there. He's gonna lead there too. That's why he didn't ever sign that fucking contract with him, because he don't want to be there. This is my only concern about us getting Alshon Jeffrey. He said something about warm weather cities, and I know Tampa needs a receiver, so I wonder if that's his main destination he'll probably go to. Because Tampa needs another receiver opposite of Evans, and we face Tampa this year. So if we can keep him away from Tampa, man, I wouldn't mind doing that. Shit, I would not want to face Tampa this year. This nigga goes down to fucking Tampa. Now, Alshon Jeffrey, he got the droppies. He's not a perfect receiver. He got the droppies. And I know a lot of Lion fans kind of don't want this dude, and I kind of been I've been 50-50 on this dude, man. I haven't been all the way sold on him, but I'll take him. I'm in that more of because I know if we already had number one here, then I won't want him. But since we need a number one so bad, and I think I think Alshon will be motivated. I think he, you know, we play in a cold weather city, but we play in a dome too, so that shouldn't be a concern because he'll be playing 8 games in a dome. You know, it won't be like these other cold weather cities like Green Bay, Chicago, where they play outside, Cleveland, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, New England, the rest of those East Coast teams, Kansas City, all these teams that play outdoors, Denver and shit like that, Seattle, all these teams in the northern region of the country, man, where it gets cold. I think that if he comes here, he's going to love it. He's going to love it, and I won't be too surprised if he ends up here. I really think just my personal opinion, if he comes here, I think he's going to be focused because he's going to love playing with Matt Stafford. Matt Stafford could throw the ball to him. Matt Stafford is an excellent quarterback for him. He was used to throwing to Calvin Johnson. It'll be a perfect marriage because now he's got the quarterback he wants, Matthew Stafford. So in my opinion, yes. I mean, I think that if I will go like between him and DeSean Jackson, I'll go with DeSean Jackson first. I think DeSean Jackson, he still got some immaturity issues, but I think he's been a little bit more mature in the past year, though. I noticed that about DeSean Jackson. He wasn't really as... Because that was one of the rags on DeSean Jackson to me was just how foolish this nigga is. But I think DeSean Jackson is the deep threat that we need, and I know he's got good hands, so he can come out with the ball. Either one of these guys, because he's a playmaker as well, I would go with him. I agree. Christian Smith, I agree. DeSean Jackson, Javonte Jackson, yeah. Either one of the two guys. It don't matter to me which one you have. They will be two guys that I would definitely target. We had got... It'd also prevent us from having to draft a number one receiver. Because I'm a little worried about that. Because I don't know if there's really any really good receivers in the draft. Just like there really ain't no good quarterbacks in the draft. I don't know if we'll be able to find a number one in the draft. So I'd rather them also get a veteran receiver than someone who's learning. Because Stafford's already a veteran his damn self. I think it'll be good. Because I think it'll be good for Marvin Jones if he moves out of that fucking spot. Because Marvin Jones is a natural slot receiver to me anyways. Him and Tate. You know? Because Tate was asked to do a lot more last year too. You know, they all was asked to basically fill in for Calvin Johnson, man. And it was tough. And they was dropping the ball a lot, man. And that's the main problem I have with these receivers. They was just dropping the ball way too much. Some of that definitely was on Stafford, though. I ain't gonna lie. He throws the ball hard as fuck. He does. He throws the ball hard as fuck, like Brett Favre used to. Well, some of that was on Stafford too, but hey, we need playmakers. Michael Wright came to Christian Smith and said, I think they need a tall receiver like Patterson from Minnesota. That'd be nice. The height, obviously Alshon Jeffrey's the taller one of the two. D-Jack is a little smaller, but Patterson, Quinn can't pay that kind of money. I think XJBX hit it right on the mark. He can't pay that kind of capital on this nigga. It depends on if we could get him for cheaps. Cordell Patterson, because obviously you cut Andre Roberts and you make this man your return man. We need a return man too. So another damn thing we need a damn return man. That shit was awful last year. Our field positioning was just awful. We need someone who could, return that bitch back a few times off the punt in the kickoffs. So we got to get him for cheap though. I'm not bringing Cordell Patterson here. Let's bring him here for cheap. Let me get through the rest of it. I'm getting a little bit fatigued. It's going over this shit. I think this shit running like 2 hours. I might not be able to get into detail all the rest of these, man, because I'm not trying to get to that 2 hour mark too. My girl, Lindsay Lasanti. Got a chance to talk to your sister, Lindsay, Mia. I got a chance to talk to her after the Super Bowl. I don't know if she told you already. I got a chance to talk to Mia. So, yeah, but this Lindsay Lasanti Sports Warehouse, by the way, man, her channel, her and her roommate, man, they built that fucking channel. I mean, that channel is powerful as fuck. Got almost 30,000 subscribers. She be uploading inside the NBA videos and shit. Doing a really good job building that channel, man. So shout out to her. But yeah, she was talking about our uniform combinations, what it should be. Pretty much reciting what I wrote. Not what I wrote, but what I recited. Blue on silver at home, white on silver away, white on blue alternate road, and then all silver, all black color rush. Yeah, basically what I was saying. But this is the part that I really like though, because I went to 2 of these Texans games. The whiteout that they do for the first home game every year, and I was just mentioning how they need, like, the Lions should wear white for the first home game every year. The white on blue combination. They should do that. Get everyone to wear white. I mean, the Lions fans, they do a pretty good job of participation. Every time they ask the Lions fans to wear blue, they do it. When they ask them to wear blue, they do it, man. A whiteout would be fantastic, especially for the first home game of the season. That should be lit, bro. Because the Texas games, those usually be that, and the Battle Red Day games be like the best games to go to during the year. If it's not a night game. The last one, I've been to 2 of those. 2 of those openers. The first one I went to was when Peyton Manning Peyton Manning didn't start. And then I went to one in 2013 for that opener. And when Vanilla Ice was performing at halftime. That was the second week of the season, back in 2013. Yeah, I went to that, and those games be lit, man. Everybody be wearing white, man. That shit be lit. That shit be lit, dog. I think that'd be a good promotion for the Lions too. I think they should really look into that shit, cause that way, you get really featured out of your white and blue combo. Like, you get it really featured. You know what I mean? And you could even go a white on silver because, obviously we probably ain't gonna have an all white combo like the Texans got. So the close thing to that, white on silver, and go with that too. So I don't know, I think that'd be great though. I like that idea, Lindsay. And with your other comment, you talked about we should definitely target Logan Ryan and have Trumaine Jackson. Yeah, basically you recited what I said. As backup option, but AJ Bouye is a really good third option. So you've been watching AJ Bouye too. My girl Lindsay Lasanti, she know her sports. She know her sports, man. And that's the thing about a lot of football female fans. They be knowing more than the dudes sometimes. I swear to God, they do. If you get yourself a knowledgeable female football fan, there's a lot of them out there. Y'all know I know a ton of them. A lot of my snow buddies know a lot about the game, and they know it. She said we should definitely draft a middle linebacker for sure. Probably don't get a chance to draft one in the first round, but definitely needs to be drafted in the second or third round for sure. And yeah, we don't have to draft one first. No, we definitely don't got to draft one first. My idea there was basically just to the way I feel about him is this. The way I feel about that is this. Just make sure you come out with a good one. It don't matter what round you drafted in. Because like I said, this linebacker, it's a very rich front seven defense of draft, period. So you can come out with whatever you want, really. I mean, I think that's a good assessment there. Because like I said, I'm really leaning more towards in the first round drafting best available. I'm really leaning towards that. Because we need talent. That was evident without Calvin Johnson last year. We need fucking talent on this fucking team. For sure. The XJPX, man. I appreciate you, XJPX, man. You are definitely doing a good job responding to people, man. Because I haven't been able to do it. So I'm glad you've been doing it, keeping the conversation rolling, man. And he said Logan Ryan fits in nicely with Joe. I think he fits in very well. And if our future coaching staff is one of these Patriots coaches, it's a perfect fit. But he's a good fit with us anyways, even without those guys. I think that, and the thing about Logan Ryan, I don't think he's going to command that much. you know, that's the thing about Logan Ryan. He's not going to command that much money. And Bouye might. It's a chance. That's the only thing I'm worried about with Bouye. He might be paying a heavy price for him. That's why I'm hoping we just end up getting Ryan so we ain't even got to deal with that. And Trumaine Johnson got an injury history. So Logan Ryan is the one I want at the top. I'm not choosing anybody over Logan Ryan right now at corner. It's got to be Logan Ryan or bust. Like he's got to be the main target. You know what I'm saying? Out of all of our fucking free agents, he got to be the main target. Then Le'Veon Bell second, but he's got to be up there. Yeah, I mean, if we get Bouye, yeah, our secondary be the best, among the best in the league. Lions and Michigan fan 870. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, definitely not a bad idea at all. Definitely not a bad idea at all, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate that, man. I'm just, I got a chance to think about this shit. We've been, our season been done for about a month now, so I've just been thinking about all the options we can do to make this a better team in the next 2 years, man. And thank you for watching, by the way, Lions and Michigan fan 870, man. By the way, I don't know if you end up watching this video, man. I want you to answer me a question. I'm gonna read it, man. Answer me a question. I gotta have a question about Michigan, my dude. Do you think we should draft Taco Charlton? I want you to anybody can answer this, by the way, but I want to hear from him specifically. Should we draft Taco Charlton in the first round? Because I've been hearing him on a lot of the draft mocks. They've been having us choose a Taco Charlton, and I'll definitely take Taco Charlton, man, because that dude fast as fuck. A guy that we don't talk about enough, Anthony Zettel had a nice rookie season, by the way. When he was in the rotations, he was making a lot of plays. Anthony Zettel, he could I don't think he's just going to be a rotational player. I think he's got a chance to fucking start. It's going to be competition heavy, but that was another good pick by Bob Quinn, man. Anthony Zettel, man. Taco Charlton, he reminds me a lot of that, like a better version. Like Taco Charlton is a better version of Anthony Zettel. That's what he reminds me of. That'd be good, man. That Joe Jones part of he my negative Nancy in the comments, man. He said hell no, we don't need Prince Booker more. If we could get him as a corner, we do though. They're showing this fine ass snow bunny again. It's I'm gonna share with y'all what I saw on the TV. It's this snow bunny, and she dating this black dude. I think she was like in the military or something. It's like one of those. Let me see what the brand was. Maybe I can look this up on YouTube. USAA commercial, man. It's a snow bunny that's raised in a family with a black dude, and yeah, she fine as fuck. Hell no. Making me look this shit up on YouTube. I don't know if they got it in, but I'll look for that later though. But with Prince Amukamara, if it come down to it, yeah, we need him. I mean, he better than fucking Nevin Lawson. Shit. He had a good season last year for Jacksonville. You need to watch the tape, man. He had a good season last year, dog. That's why I mentioned him. I wouldn't be mentioning him if he was trash. Now, I don't know how he gonna play for us, but I'm actually really liking that idea in that nickel spot, though. I'm really liking it. Let me see. Did I read something? See, like I read some of these already. Hold on. Oh, some of these I think was double posted. Seems like I saw this one before. I can't wait to get to this Alex Carter one. This is the next one. Let me read what Nate Belfield wrote, though. Logan Ryan there, so that'd be an interesting duel. In my opinion, I will draft a linebacker in the second or third round, then go after defensive lineman. Oh, I did read this one. No, but I think where it was different at, and thank you, Nate Belfield, for it, by the way. SJVX, he answered them. And he said Jaleel Johnson, Taco Charlton, Solomon Thomas all be good fits on that D-line. Not a big... you're not a big fan of Alshon, really? Hopefully he progresses nicely in year two. He didn't do that. I mean, he had a nice rookie season. He wasn't asked to do that much though. But I blame that on fucking Caldwell and Austin for not using him that much though. He had a nice rookie year. I like the way he moved for a big guy too. Obviously, it'll be good for Alshon to get some kind of competition up front, man. But he's pretty good. But I mean, I understand that's we're not a big fan of. I mean, we're not all gonna be fans of some of these players on this team, man, even if they decent. Now, this is what I wanted to get to, Alex Carter, because Alex Carter reminds me so much of Calvin Noy, man. Shitted on by a lot of Lion fans. Look, Alex Carter did not play good in the preseason last year. He was ass. But I didn't give up on Alex Carter though. Like, let me make this clear. I did not give up on Alex Carter though. This is the way I see Alex Carter. Let me say this, because I agree with XJBX right here. Now, he asked me why, he just asked me in general, what do you think about Alex Carter? What about Alex Carter? Like, and then why did we trade up for him? Look, man, that's a Mayhew thing, and I don't think he should have did that. We know why Alex Carter ended up coming here, because he knew somebody, knew his father or something, and it was a dumbass reason to pick him. But I seen Alex Carter at Stanford, and I still like what I saw out of him at Stanford. Doesn't always mean it's going to translate to the pros. And obviously, he had a hard time picking it up. Alex Carter, see, one thing I've noticed a lot is that when guys get hurt, when guys get hurt in their rookie season, and this is what happened with Calvin Noy, your chance to learn and get game experience is going to hinder you. This is why I think it's kind of unfair, because I think when you come back from injury too, you look a lot shittier than you actually are. And I think that Alex Carter needed more time in there. And I agree with XJBX that Quinn would have cut him if he was useless. Because when I found out he was still actually on the team late in the year, I was like, man, I didn't even know. Because I was wondering about Alex Carter. I was like, damn, is his football career done? Because did nobody else pick him up? But I found out he was on our roster still in the practice squad. So I still like to see what he could do, but he got to work his way up now. He's not going to just get into the second and one position. He got to work. He got to start out probably as a dime back or quarter situations or something, because he got to work his way up now. I like to see what he could do in the preseason this year. I think it's going to be. I'm going to be really keeping a close eye on Alex Carter in the preseason this year, because I still think he got some potential. He got some potential. I'll leave that out there as that. You know what I mean? I like Zach Zenner. He was running hard between the tackles. That's why I like him too, and picking up positive yards. I think Zach Zenner is the type of dude, he's like a thunder to somebody's lightning, and we just got to figure out the lightning right now. So people forget we still got Amir Abdullah coming back. I just hope this dude can stay healthy. That's my problem with fucking Amir Abdullah. Can he stay fucking healthy? Because I know he's a good running back. He just needs to stay fucking healthy. He needs to stay fucking healthy, man. Damn, they going so hard at LeBron James. And dude, that was the thing. And I think Manbeast, correct me if I'm wrong, didn't you bring this up in your video that I was watching about a month ago? I think you brought up that the whole offense was designed really around Amir Abdullah, and I agree. I think when he fell out of the road, when he got hurt, man, I think that really hurt the offense, because we scored like 35 points against the Colts. I think that our offense. Remember when I was telling y'all back in the offseason or before training camp started that we could have that 99 Rams offense? It ended up being the Falcons this year. I still believe we could have had a dynamic fucking offense, man. And I don't know if we're gonna have that under Caldwell because he's so fucking conservative, anyways. But I really believe that, and I believe this in my hearts of hearts. I think that if Amir Abdullah is here, this offense is a lot more fucking explosive, dude. Because he got better ball vision than all the running backs we got right now. Zach Zenner got the second best. Dwayne Washington had shitty ass. Him and Theo Riddick had shitty ass ball vision, man. Ball vision skills. That's how a lot got blamed on this fucking offensive line, because these niggas had they had fucking holes open. These niggas that had the ball vision skills, this nigga was running right into a fucking crowd. instead of the open lanes. You got to run. Everybody who knows football, you got to run behind your blockers and find the open lanes. Make that cut. You know what I mean? This nigga wasn't doing that. But I like that. I like that about Zach Zenner. Zach Zenner needs someone. Yeah, man. Damn, right here, man. I think I was talking about the running backs. It got cut off right here, man. My damn editing program froze on me. And so, luckily, the audio file still got rescued. So, I actually was towards the finish line. I almost finished it where it cut off at. But I don't know exactly where I left off at as far as, like, because when I refreshed the page I was on, because I closed everything out after it froze like that. And I went back to the comments page, and now some stuff is ordered around a little different, so I don't know what I went over. So I might end up missing out on some stuff. I noticed there was 2 new comments in here as well, so I might be able to address those. But a couple of these at the bottom, I think it's okay. So I think I was just talking about the running game. I was just talking about like how, you know, he runs in between the tackles or whatever, and the ball vision and, you know, and all that shit. I don't know if I went over Jamal Williams from BYU, but he's an excellent fucking player. I hope we get him. Them dudes from, you know, that conference are pretty nice. So yeah, that's damn, man, it kind of ruined the momentum, man, because I don't know what to talk about now when it comes to that. I'll probably talk more about that at a different time, though. You know, because I don't know exactly where I had left off at. I do know the last couple of questions that I got to was Joe Jonas and then XJBX. So I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna just have to re-talk about it. Joe Jonas. I don't think this got in the audio. He was talking about needing a middle linebacker. And, Tahir Whitehead struggles to get the plays in the right position. I think me and Manbeast was talking about that shit before. How Tahir Whitehead he struggles to get the. That's why he's just not a true middle linebacker. He's an outside linebacker. And he didn't adapt well to moving into the middle like DeAndre Levy did, you know. And don't remind me about Matakevich from last year. I remember him. Him and Scooby Wright, man. I wanted them 2 dudes, Darren Lee, someone like that. But Darren Lee and Scooby Wright, they got to take it a little bit early. But yeah, I'm mad about that though, man. I wanted Matakevich last year. We got a little lucky though that because, you know, the Steelers ended up drafting him. But I think we got a little bit lucky that the linebacker class is so deep this year. And you talk about you wanted a burner for the wide receiver position. I said when it cut off, I had mentioned that D-Jack would be perfect for that. Because we do need a burner. But, I mean, Marvin Jones, he was a burner too, but he just wasn't number 1. I think Marvin Jones going to be a lot better in the slot. I think he's going to be a killer in the fucking slot. I'm actually hoping we get somebody like that so we can get a burner like that. I think that'd be awesome if we could get 2 burners on the football field. And another dude is Ryan Switzer. Ryan Switzer pretty fast too. This dude, XJBX, brought him up. Yeah, Ryan Switzer, man, he's a wide receiver from North Carolina. And the thing about North Carolina, I know the whole onus is on some of these basketball schools, like North Carolina, Duke, Indiana, these type of schools and shit. But North Carolina actually had a pretty good football program last year. And they actually got pro-ready guys. Like, it won't actually be... I think Mitch Trubisky and Ryan Switzer might be good pros. I'm actually very high on Trubisky actually be taken first, the first quarterback taken in the draft. I don't like Kaiser and Watson and shit like that much. You know, they dynamic, but I don't know how much I like them though. But yeah, Ryan Switzer, man, because we could take him probably in the 4th or 5th round. He'd probably be there, and if we do draft the receiver, I'll probably have him right at the top. Because the other guys the other big names like Mike Williams and shit like that, we ain't gonna be able to get them. I think he's a more realistic option. And we need a right receiver. We need one, because I don't know how they feel about Jace Billingsley right now, but we need one, man, because them white boys, they can catch the fucking football, and they sneaky fast. They sneaky fast too. That's why the Patriots always be winning, man, because they know the formula. You know what I mean? They know the fucking formula, man. They know it. Because the white boys, they ain't divas either. That's the other thing, man. They ain't fucking divas. You know? And they know how to get in the study books, because a lot of them used to be quarterbacks too. A lot of them used to be quarterbacks in high school, so they kind of know, you know, the game. You know what I mean? They concentrate on the game a little better. You know what I mean? They don't rely on their talent 100% to get them through. You know, so I like Ryan Switzer. Ryan Switzer, I'm glad you mentioned that XJBX. And Joe Jones, he said, I agree with you about the secondary coaching staff. Oh yeah, I did talk about this. I mean, when it got cut off. Man, let me see how to address it, because he said every corner we drafted hasn't worked out, y'all. Chris Houston, Bentley, oh my God, fucking Bentley. Greenwood, Lawson, Carter, and so on. Thank God for Slay. I think we need to find a better secondary coaching staff. Yes. Thank you for writing that too. Because I think whoever the secondary coach is right now, he's trash. He's trash. He needs to get the fuck out of here. Because I think guys like Alex Carter could probably develop under a better secondary coach too. I'm surprised even Killebrew and Slate even worked out like they did, because this dude's so fucking trash. Dog, I think, you know, sometimes that's all I always say, man. Some of it's on the player, some of it's coaching, man. Some of it's coaching. And I think this is coming out. This is way too many names, man. And these are some talented dudes that I was just naming off. But the coaching is absolute ass, and they don't get anything out of them. Just nothing. We got lucky with Slate. Slate did a lot of that shit probably on his own. You know, I'm glad Killebrew got Quinn to look up to, man, because I don't know where the fuck. You know, I think Terrell Austin doing a good job with it, but he's one of the few players that Terrell Austin has actually coached up pretty nicely. You know what I mean? But everything else has been worldly shit with that stuff, man. Yeah, I agree, man. That secondary coach, man, he got to go. He got to fucking go. And the linebacker coach, too. Whoever the fuck he is. He ain't fucking go. The only one I recognize by name off the bat is Josh Couture, because he been here since damn, blanked out that damn fast. Coach Schwartz. Since the Coach Schwartz days, man. So he been there since then. He been here for a long time. He survived the last coaching staff. And he coached the defensive line. So I think he's gotten a lot out of the defensive line, to be honest with you. He had some guys that wasn't even that talented. He did a pretty good job with them. Struggled this year with his line. I think the rotations was fucked up this year. Guys was playing to their ability, but he the only one I fuck with on his defensive coaching staff as far as the assistants go. The rest of these niggas, the linebacker coach, secondary coach, awful, dog. Awful. XJBX, Joe Jones, he had another one here. Can we find someone better? We got over CJ, Averill, J-Baz, Tion, Sue, and others. That's been the thing, man. We haven't really replaced these dudes that well, man. And I wish Titus Young wasn't such a fucking nutcase, man, because he was actually a nice little slot option for Matthew Stafford, man. That's a damn shame what happened to him. Him and Javid Best. You know, Cliff Averill was like a lot like the Calvin Noy thing, where, you know, he got traded or went somewhere else. Sue. Man, I knew Sue. The thing about Sue was a different situation, man. He just up and left us. And obviously Calvin Johnson retired on us. So we had some bad luck with these guys leaving on us or not, you know, staying all the way through, and replacing them has been even more difficult. So we gotta start correcting that shit this year. Guys, just start correcting all of those positions that we lost over the years. Because I think we got some players like that that's going to end up like that. You know, if Abdullah can't stay healthy again this year, he's going to end up like Javid Best. You know, and we got some other guys in here who, you know, I don't know, but they got to start correcting that shit right now. But XJBX said, I don't agree with drafting MLB first. And yeah, I went over that as far as we don't need to draft them first, but we do need to draft them, period. Just draft them, period. We probably get one in the second or third round, though. Build a team for the inside out. Our D-line was among the worst in the league, and the ripple effect exposed every level of the defense. A great middle linebackers, all for now, if the opposing offensive line is bullying our defensive line into our linebackers, win the battle at the point of attack first. Yeah, of course. It all starts up front. It starts up front. But you still need a middle linebacker to clean up their mess, though. Just in case they make a mess, you're gonna need that middle linebacker to kind of clean up that mess. And like I said, a lot of times you can, if you got a good middle like to me, I think Sue really benefited once Levy went into that middle linebacker spot, and because he knew everything was getting cleaned up. If people got past Sue or fairly, like they knew. Levy got this. So, the D-line, because the D-line actually got the most richest talent in that first round. So, if you get like a Taco Charlton or somebody like that, we definitely got a, Solomon Thomas, Tim Williams, anybody like that. We gotta get those people, man, because it's just like when like Sue back in 2010, had to draft that dude. Like I said, we could get a franchise middle linebacker in the later draft, but we gotta draft him. My whole point is gotta draft him. I do not want to see. I think Eric Lion fans talk about this too. I'm coming at the Quinn if he don't draft him this year. It's no excuse not to be drafting a middle linebacker this year, dog. Especially after the year we had with our linebackers, one of the worst years I ever seen for any fucking team in the history of the National Football League. That shit was horrible. What we saw the linebackers this year. Horrible. Ass. And I like XJBX's dream draft scenario. Solomon Thomas. Taco Charlton. Tim Williams all in the first round. Those are D linemen. And you know what? The way Quinn been drafted, I won't be surprised if he go in the trenches first. Round 2. This is where the middle linebacker will come in. Hassan Reddick. Zach Cunningham. Etc. Round 3, this is where you're going to probably get the running back, Jamal Williams, Devontae Foreman. And then round 4, Ryan Switzer. Only problem, I'm going to talk about two different things here. Only problem is, he got to go to the offensive lineman in one of the first 4 picks. Got to get a guard. We need a guard badly. And we might need a right tackle because of Reef. I don't know if he's going to address this in free agency. TJ Lane might, if we could get him, we might be able to solo up one of them guard spots. But we still need the other side because I don't even know if we're going to keep Warford. So, got to get one of those. And that's why he needs more picks. Quinn needs more picks. And why do we still got some of these trash-ass dudes like Bynes and some of these other dudes still on the goddamn football team when we be trading them away for some picks? We need to be trading. Some of these dudes shouldn't even still be on the damn team right now. We need for some fucking picks. And I want to ask y'all too, man. Y'all can answer this, man. Should we trade up in this draft? And who did we trade to get those extra picks? That too. I want y'all to answer that for me. Now, let me go over the 2 people before I wrap this up. Because I've been talking for way too long. There was 2 people. Oh, now it's 3. Oh, I got my boy Taz in. Oh, man. Let's go with because this is a long ass post, but I appreciate it. Benjamin Wolf Porto. He got a hyphen in the last name. Must be married. But he said, for me, I'm not crazy about Logan Ryan. If we are going to spend money on a corner, we might as well go. Go a little bigger. Seeing as I'm sure Logan will be getting a nice payday and go for Butler Johnson at corner. No. But free agent and draft wise, CB is the biggest in depth this year. That's what I'm saying. So no question, we'll be getting our number 2 corner this year, and that's great. Yeah. That's why I'm not really too worried about not getting Logan Ryan, but we gotta go get him. And you should be crazy about Logan Ryan. I think you crazy for not being crazy about Logan Ryan. Dude, to me, is best corner in the league right now. We got to get this motherfucker. This dude, man, he put the Patriots over the top this year, man. You got to look at his videos, man. I don't know what you watching, dog. But as for middle line, but yeah, I mean we gonna get on number 2. If we don't address in free agency, and I would think that's a failure on Bob Quinn part. If you can't get that, if you go into the draft and you didn't get one free agent, not even one of the dudes we were talking about, like the Captain Munderlands and the Prince of Muckamoros, if you can't get one of those dudes, what the hell is you doing? What the hell is he doing? He shouldn't even have to draft a number 2 this year. That should be a more of a death if you draft a corner this year, like a third or fourth, a nickel or a dime or something, dude. Like, come on now. As for middle linebacker draft wise, it won't happen unless you convert a Cunningham to middle linebacker instead of a outside linebacker, or Foster falls big time. Also, that won't be happening. But I'd be cool with letting Whitehead play out his last year, even though he wasn't great last year. Nah, I'm not cool with middle linebacker though. I'm cool with him starting at outside linebacker, but not no damn middle. Hell no. We gotta get ourselves a middle linebacker this year. Gotta get one. Cunningham could do it too. Cunningham played it in college. He played middle linebacker and outside. He was converting a lot. He was more of a hybrid. He could do it. That's enough middle linebacker. I've seen the middle linebacker class. We got enough of them in this draft, dog. You don't gotta reach like that. We got enough of them. I'll take Levy, Cunningham, Whitehead. Oh yeah, that for sure. That'd probably be the starters, but I want Antoine Williams to battle Whitehead though. I think they better get Antoine Williams a shot, because I think a Levy Cunningham, Williams combo would be much better. Also, Riddick for Temple. Y'all, we discussed him. Riddick for Temple would be great. And that was Joe Jonas when he mentioned, because Temple be having some good ass linebackers. He had touched up on this shit too. The Temple linebackers, man. Tyler Matakevich, that dude was pretty good at Temple the year before that. So yeah, they got some talent at fucking Temple, man. So yeah, Reddick for sure, man. And like I said, we could draft our middle linebacker in the second round, third round. Probably, you might be even a stretch as far as the fourth, because it's that damn deep this year. And I don't know if the middle linebacker is gonna get picked off like that, because not every team need a middle linebacker like we do. We just need linebackers, period, because we got to address the outside too. I'm gonna talk about the outside position and down the line. It is that I want this middle linebacker spot sewn up first. We got to get this one sewn up first, because we need a quarterback, face of the franchise, face of the defense type player in that middle. We need it badly. That's what this defense always been missing to me, is a franchise middle linebacker. But as far as defensive ends for him, let me get Chris Long on a half-year deal. Yeah, I wanted him last year. I wanted Chris Long last year when he was out there when the Rams dumbasses gave him up. He even said last year he was going to go to Detroit, but then the Pats came. Hey, he got the connection with the Pats now. Hey, Benjamin, man. Benjamin, don't go nowhere. Be here all season on my videos, man, because I want to give you credit. If he comes here, I'm giving you full credit, because you might have read into something there. Detroit, but the Pats came calling, and he said this is the best chance at him for a ring. Yeah, I want him to go take the ring. Now that he got the ring, he might come here. I still want Chris Long, man. That dude played pretty good this year for an older guy. And it gives the guys, the younger dudes, a chance to still develop. But realistically, Peppers, Cunningham, Charlton, McDowell, those type of players is where we fall. Dream pick is Solomon Thomas, Aaron Donald 2.0. I've been hearing a lot of shit about Solomon Thomas. I've been hearing a lot of shit about him, man. If he anything like Aaron Donald, man, shit. Because we still paying the price for not drafting him. The same year we took Ebron. We still paying the price for that shit. So yeah, I definitely agree on that. We need all the talent we could get, man. And as far as Peppers go, if he able to slide down, I'll take him late. But I hated that he ain't got no defined position though. But he might be a killer boo though, because he kind of a hybrid though. Hybrid linebacker, hybrid safety. So if those gonna be his positions in the NFL, you know what I'm saying? We know he can return it. We know he can return kicks. So if we don't get Cordell Patterson, he'd probably be a good option on that end. I draft him late though. I'm not taking Peppers that early though. I'm not taking him that early. But good shit though, Benjamin. Unlimited Juice said get Stafford, Alshon Jeffrey. We got unstoppable team. Like I said, I'm high. I'm more high on Alshon Jeffrey right now than I was just a couple of months ago. The reason being is now that it's the off season and he's available, I think that him coming here, he's gonna concentrate better. He's gonna concentrate a lot better because he's gonna be playing with a much better, trustworthy quarterback in Stafford. And dude, we will be killing because that was the one thing we was outside of running game. We was missing a number one receiver. I think if we had that number one receiver, it would have made a big difference, especially in that Green Bay game. We was missing that so badly, man. A number one receiver. We was missing that because the Green Bay defense was so injured and shitty that if we just had someone that could take the top off their defense, that would have been great. So, yeah, man, I'm behind you with that, Unlimited Juice. And then Taz said, this is my last comment here. Taz said, he said he getting tired of looking at the same damn uniform colors. It's boring just to look at. I would be okay with putting more black in our uniform. Nah. I gotta disagree with you on that, Taz. We were just talking about how tacky that shit looks. It looks tacky though, man. You gotta understand, it looks tacky. Not in the black jersey, it's okay, but I don't want no fucking black in the Honolulu blue. It's tacky, man. We can't have that shit. Dude, the straight Honolulu blue and silver uniforms, you need to go look back at the older Lions uniforms. Those are crisp. Those are crisp because they wasn't ruined by black, dog. You need to go look back at those, man. They're going to look a lot better. I think these right here that we just had, they was terrible as far as adding the black to them, but we don't need that black, though. We can make it work with just the Honolulu blue and silver. I would like the white trim and shit like that, but yeah. But yeah, shout out to Taz Killshot, because that's my boy, man. That's my boy. But yeah, I understand you with the black thing, man. I mean, some people like the black, some people don't. Like I told y'all before, I don't really care about it, but I don't really want to see it in the trimming of the uniforms no more, though. Because I think our uniforms could be great with just the Honolulu blue and silver. I think once we release these uniforms, I think a lot of people that wanted the black will change their minds. If it's done right, it got to be done right, though. Like, when you look at Minnesota probably got the best of the updated uniforms that Nike did so far. Them and the Dolphins. I didn't really like the Dolphins until I saw them pairing it with the aqua pants, because it brought out more of the white in the jersey, and it looked a lot better when I saw it like that. With Minnesota, and neither team needed black. It didn't look straight, and they used light colors too. Even though purple more of a darker color, but they didn't need no black though. It was a straight purple and gold and got it done. Purple and yellow and got it done. Straight up. It was perfect. That's what we need to do. That's what we do. I think y'all just got to see it. For those of y'all that want black. Y'all just got to see it. But I don't think black is being totally taken out of the color scheme though. I think, because I seen shirts in the shop with the new logo and shit, and it was black. So, that's why I said I think there's a chance our color rush uniforms could still be black. And I'm all for that if it's black. But just don't put no black in our primary uniform. Don't put no black, no trimming, nothing. Don't even add it to it. Alright, man, that'll do it, man. I'm so glad I was able to rescue that audio file, man, because I was really getting worried I wasn't going to be able to have this video for y'all. It's been about 2 hours, man. But it ain't gonna take that long to render, because I really ain't got no videos playing or nothing, so I think we good here. At the end of this video, I'm actually playing song for y'all, because man, me and Killer Mike, we was talking about this shit, man. I had a chance to talk to him on the phone before I did this video. But we was talking about the San Diego Chargers, and one of the songs that he let me know that it was on YouTube, and you younger dudes don't know what I'm talking about. But there was a song that Kellen Winslow and a bunch of the other Chargers players from that team, and there was a team that was supposed to have won a Super Bowl back in 81 or 80 or 81, and they didn't win it. They got real close at 81, but Cincinnati got them in the Freezer Bowl. But it was a song that they made, and when I was listening to it, my niggas, it was good. It was good. I was like, damn, I hadn't listened to it in a long time, and the quality of the niggas on YouTube had a really good quality version of it. So I went over here and downloaded it, and I'm gonna play it at the end. It got nothing to do with the Lions, but it's just something I wanted to play for y'all. Because you know how a lot of times these athletes, man, when they make songs, it come out terrible. But music was better back then anyway. So, by the way, watch Man Beats' Lil Yachi rant, man. That shit was funny, man. That shit was funny. Watch that shit, man. But yeah, man, I'm finna let that shit play in a sec. But this song smooth as hell, man. I just thought I'd share with y'all on some random shit. And I saw them getting turned up in Boston today. I watched a little bit of that parade. That bitch, Courtney Fallon. That bitch fine as hell. NFL Network be they know how to find their girls, don't they, dog? Woo. But yeah, what else? But yeah, I don't know if this be the final video I make before I go to Vancouver. It might be, more than likely it is. I'm so glad I got this one made. But I'm interested to see what y'all got to say in the comment section. I don't know if I'm going to be able to respond to the ones on the previous video. That's why I made this video, because I really don't got time to type the replies out. So I'm hoping y'all just listen to the answers on here, man, that y'all had to ask. And like I said, if this is the last one, I'm going to make a video when I come back. I'm going to be in Vancouver for about a good 2 weeks and a half. I'll know when I get there how much longer I got to be, because they're supposed to be going to a different location. I don't got to go with them for that. I just got to be there for when they in Vancouver. So, because I'm a part of the Vancouver crew they got. So, I can't wait to get to Vancouver, by the way. Shit, the honeys and the actresses we got in this movie. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh-wee. I can't wait, man. But yeah, man, y'all have a good time, man. Have a good little month here, just in case I don't hear from y'all till then, man. And I'll see y'all then, man. Let's hope this free agency go right for us, man, because we don't need no letdowns. You know, this is, like I said, Bob Quinn need to use these next 2 years as a building process for us, man. Build this team up strong as fuck, so that when we go to the Super Bowl, we not like Atlanta and choking. We gonna win that bitch. That's what the fuck we need to do. Maybe get a dynasty started up in this bitch. You know, let's see. Be the team of the 2020s or something. You know, why not? All right, y'all. Peace, y'all. This the Ace Taker of the DVE family of the Detroit Lions, and we are out. Listen to this smooth ass shit.
And I'm a mighty Gemini with something to say. And I was raised on the rough side of East LA, where I used to live my life from day to day. And when I'm at home, I'm just plain on me. But when I'm on the field, I'm that bad number 73. I love the game, and the big is not bad. Dr. Lowe, alias the brown-eyed Scorpio, number 80 in your program, number 1 in your heart. I'm from the city of East St. Louis, and that's where I got my start. Have mercy. Now, I have a message for all the ladies. And gentlemen, I think you should listen up too. There comes a time in every life when we all need a little help. Just like I need a little help from the other members of High Five in order for us to go all the way. Come on, fellas, join me now. Let's go all the way. 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 I'm Freddie Dean. People tend to call me mean, 'cause I'm the baddest dude a quarterback has ever seen. There's 4 more guys who's got my back. That's why we lead the league in the quarterback sacks. Before the day is done, you'll remember number 71. So ladies, have no fear, 'cause the quarterback sacks is just a job, my dear. So ladies, did you hear what I say? Let's go all the way. 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 My name is John, but put it on a shelf, 'cause I'm gonna use this time to talk about someone else. You see, I love my mama and God bless my dad, 'cause they're the best thing that I have ever had. When I was young, y'all, and going to school, now it was them who taught me that golden rule. But I'm all grown up now when I'm on my own. Yet not a day goes by, girl, I didn't wish I was home. Say I love you, mom and dad. Let's go all the way. 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 My name is Leroy, and don't call me boy. I stand 6'8", and I'll set you straight. I'm the man on the end. They said they need me to win, but will refuse to break will surely be. I'm from Greenwood, miss, where a man is a man, and it was there I learned to keep life well in hand. So listen to me and hear what I say. When you play the game, play the go all the way.